So long, Wilderness Lodge. It's been a great few days. Now it's time to travel. Back on the road again, just like Willie Nelson. It'll be humid out here, but we're gonna be okay. There's the monorail. You can see Spaceship Earth back here in the distance. There's the entrance to Epcot. As the day is travel day for us as we head back to North Carolina. And sometimes, you know, when your vacation ends, you're going somewhere you really enjoy being. It's always kind of sad. But we're going to try to remedy that today with leaving one good place, going to a few other ones. And I'm talking about another happiest place on earth to some people is Buc-ees. And there's 3 of them on our journey back to North Carolina. And our goal today is stop at all 3 and try at least one good food item from each one of them. So that's what we're going to do. All right, we have exited Interstate I-4 and now we are getting on Interstate 95 North, which will be most of the duration of our travel today up the eastern seaboard back to North Carolina. And that's where we're going to find all 3 of our Buc-ees. And the first one we're really close to here in Daytona Beach area. They have a Buc-ees, and then another one will be in St. Augustine, Florida, which was the original Buc-ees that opened here in Florida, the first one a few years ago. And then we will push up into South Carolina where we will find our last Buc-ees on our stop in Florence. So just like that, welcome to Daytona Beach. And welcome to the channel. Hitchhiking Yeti here, I'm your captor. As we travel together today, should be fun. And I'm getting a little bit hungry. So the first Buc-ees is just about 3 miles away, so we're almost there. So the gas today at Buc-ees is $3.17 per gallon here in the great state of Florida. All right, we got our gasoline. We are ready to go inside, get a breakfast item of sorts, and use the bathroom for sure. So let's do this. Kind of excited to be back in the Buc-ees. It's been a few weeks. If you didn't know, I was at the grand opening for the Sevierville, Tennessee Buc-ee, which was the world's largest Buc-ees, at least for a few months anyway, until they open another one in Texas. Check out these new shirts they have here at the Daytona Beach. Did someone say Buc-ees? Look how bright that is. That looks really awesome. I'd be surprised if my wife does not purchase one of them. So one thing is pretty cool here at the Daytona Beach Buc-ees, man, you got some nice boogie boards here. Look at these things. Got a nice hard bottom for some good sliding on those waves. And we got some skim boards here. I will not ever try that because I like watching other people bust their butt and fall. There's some more shirts. Happiness is Sunshine and Buc-ees, Florida. That's really cool. That looks very retro looking. And then right here, I like this one. Buc-ees, got the little surfer Buc-ees on there, Florida. That's pretty awesome. All right, let's go get some food. I am getting hungry. At some point today, not right now, but this banana pudding, we're going to have to get some of this. I don't know which one we're going to get it at, but that's one of my favorites. The banana pudding at Buc-ees, highly recommend. Really, really good. So here is some of their breakfast options. We got a sausage and egg cheese bowl here. We got a sausage biscuit, sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit, and then they got some tacos. All kind of options. Right here we have the bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. That's something kind of cool. And they don't skip on the brisket for breakfast neither, because they have some like brisket and egg tacos. And then they just got a brisket taco if that's more your speed. All right. Got us some sausage biscuits. What'd you get?
Berry parfait.
Berry parfait. So that's something new. Be interested in how good that is. All right, let's get in here and taste this stuff. All right. Check out this sausage biscuit. Some good wrapping. Okay. There it is. There's the sausage. Looks very, the sausage itself, very McDonald's-esque. Just calling it how I see it there. Better drink something with that biscuit, that's all I gotta tell you. It's good. You know, just a biscuit, slightly dry. But not bad. Not bad at all.
They seem to be hit and miss, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they're really, really good. Other times they're dry.
Well, okay, next up. Biscuit is good. It's not bad. A little dry, but it's okay. All right, here we go. This here is the mixed berry parfait. This is small, by the way. And as hot as it is today, my wife made a very good comment. Like, this is going to be very refreshing on a hot Daytona Beach day. Man, I like that. And I'm not huge on this type of stuff, but this right here is really, really good. Now we're going to try like a little piece of granola. See my granola going on there. Man, that's really good. I like that a lot. That is awesome. This might be better than my biscuit. Is that wrong? Okay, so that kind of wraps this up. We're going to get moving on up the road. We got some driving to do, about an hour and a half out roughly. We will make it to the St. Augustine Buc-ees. Get an item there, look at that place, and then we got a really long drive as we will drive all the way up to Florence, South Carolina. And that will be the last Buc-ees we will see on this little journey. So stay tuned, it's going to be fun. And here we are at our next Buc-ees location here in the St. Augustine, Florida area. Exit 323. We made it. Not too bad. About an hour drive, give or take. And we are just located south of Jacksonville at this point. And this was the, I think this here was actually the first Buc-ees in the state of Florida that opened. And then shortly thereafter, Daytona Beach opened. And then in another year or two, you're going to have one in the Palm Beach area. So, a lot of Buc-ees in Florida. So this Buc-ees is pretty cool because it looks like it's kind of situated in a golfing community. So the actual road that we got off on at exit 323 was called International Golf Parkway. And then right across the street is like World Golf Village or something like that. And they got a big Caddyshack sign like from the movie that starred Bill Murray on the side of the interstate. So pretty neat. So let's go inside and see what kind of goodies we can get in here. And they have some different shirts out here. They have some Buc-ee Beavers, some baseball shirts, some hats. And I want to tell you something right now. One thing that's different from this Buc-ees than the last one we visited in Daytona, this one here has a very distinct smell of brisket. And the other one, I know they had brisket items there, but I really couldn't smell the brisket. But here, I'm really smelling it heavy. And this one here, looks like people, it's not as quite as early in the morning. We have drove about an extra hour up the road or give or take. And I will say this, much more crowded. But I think we're going to get something back here in this area. This right here, these sausage and cheese kolaches are a great item. Something I definitely recommend. I like these a lot, but I like the jalapeno pepper version of it. This one here, something I really dig. I like these, and I always get mine warmed up to go because it just kind of makes the cheese a little bit more gooey there in the middle. So this Buc-ees has quite A nice collection of women's swimwear if you're into that. They have plenty here to choose from. Then we got some reef shoes here, kind of like Hey Dudes. That's what that reminds me of. And right here they have some reef flip-flops, which I've been in the market for. My wife's been telling me I need to replace mine. The ones I wear out to the beach are starting to look pretty rough. They have a nice little variety here of reef flip-flops, which I think is really nice, very cool. And they have some other flip-flops here just called Rockin'. So speaking of rocking, it's time to get our food and rock on back up the road and get on out of here and get to our next destination, which will be all the way in Florence, South Carolina. So a much further commute than what we just accomplished from Daytona to St. Augustine. That's only about a 60-70 mile trip. The next one is going to be way more than that. The drink area, and I'm going to show you what kind of drink we're going to get before we leave this Buc-ees. This stuff right here is so good. This lemonade, we're going to get some of this. It's made with pure cane sugar. It is delicious. All right, got our items. Got some lemonade. Got that sausage and cheese Kalash. It's going to be so tasty, and their lemonade I really like a lot, so definitely try that out if you are a fan of lemonade. It's going to taste good because, man, we're in Florida, buddy, and it is hot. Humidity, you can just suffocate you sometime. It looks like, just looking at the clouds, you can just tell there's a thunderstorm coming. You can always kind of feel moisture before it actually happens here. We got our lemonade. It's a big lemonade. Look at that. Thing's like bigger than my head. It's like $1.19. You can't beat it. I don't know how many ounces that is. I'm gonna say 44 ounce drink, probably somewhere in that range. Okay, here we go. This is another item that I will highly recommend every single time to anyone who wants to try a cool item from Buc-ees. And this is it. This is the Kalash. It's a sausage and cheese and jalapeno pepper. As you can see, the jalapeno resting nestled in the top of the bun. This is like a yeast bread, so it's very pillowy, very soft. So let's take a bite out of it, shall we? Man. Well, that's so good, gang. Look at that. See the cheese in there? Got the little spice kick from the jalapeno. And the sausage in there is kind of like a similar to a brat, but not exactly. That's the best I can do. It's good, I can tell you that much. All right, so yeah, this is really good. This is one of my favorite items to get. You cannot go wrong with this thing. And something else I will tell you, when you order this, they will always ask you, do you want it warmed? And always get it warmed. I got one that wasn't warmed one time, and I did it just to try it. And the cheese just is not melted on the inside as good, but when you warm it up, I think it makes the bread a little fluffier, and the cheese is melted even more. So to me, that's a win-win. I'm going to continue driving now, and we're going to make our way up into South Carolina to Florence and get this all knocked out today. So this has been a lot of fun. friends. I'm in South Carolina at the moment. Got about 123 miles to go to Buc-ees in Florence. And looks like Mother Nature is about to strike. You see those clouds up there. It's already got a little peppering of rain. My wife wanted to take a little break from our drive, use the restroom. I gotta say, of all the trips that I have taken over the years, this might be the best one as far, that wind's really starting to blow, as far as traffic from Georgia, I-95 north, Georgia into South Carolina, because you're actually decreasing lanes on the interstate. You're going from a 6-lane interstate down to a 4-lane, and in the past, it's always a bad traffic jam right there and just a headache and not a lot of fun. But today, smooth. We never stopped. We just kept right on going. Probably has a lot to do with me traveling on a Wednesday instead of like a Saturday or Sunday or something like that. So I'm really stoked about that. This is a good thing. So I'm making some really good time, and I'm really happy. I just hope that the rain will hold off a little bit longer, as you see these clouds really starting to blossom. And this is just part of being in the South. The humidity, the daytime heating will definitely pop up some thunderstorms here and there. So this is just part of it. It's all good. But that being said, that is the update. Next time you see me, we should be at Buc-ees in Florence, South Carolina. And really feeling good. Really feeling good. Can't wait to get something to eat when I'm there. I've not had anything to eat now for the last few hours, and I am ready for some banana pudding, because that will definitely be our next food item we're gonna purchase at Buc-ees. All right, let's get back after it, because here comes my wife. It's time to go. Come on. All right, here we go. So we just made it to Buc-ees. $2.89 a gallon. That is a huge difference from Florida gas compared to South Carolina gas. I always like to show this when I come to Buc-ees. They're always hiring, right? Check this out. They got their jobs posted. As you can see right here, got the cashier, gift, maintenance, warehouse, and grocery stockers. $18 an hour. Restroom crew, $20 an hour. Food service and car wash, $21 an hour. Team lead, 20 to 23. Department manager, 25 to 33. It's all good prices, man. Pretty competitive. Full-time, 35 to 50 hours a week. In other words, you could get overtime, I would say. And then look at the manager positions available. That's really nice. 401k, 3 weeks paid time off, health care, plus a $2 hour overnight shift premium. It's pretty awesome. And there it is, one Buc-ees to the next, our final stop. Buc-ees in Florence, South Carolina. So happy I made it. This has been a long, long day, friends. I am not kidding. All right, now let's head inside, get something, stretch my legs a little bit, and wrap this thing up. I can't believe I actually pulled this off. 3 Buc-ees in one day. When this trip's all said and done, I'm looking at about 610 miles time I get back to Carolina Beach, North Carolina. So we're making it. One state at a time, 1 mile at a time. It's been a good time, and 1 Buc-ees snack at a time. Here we go as we enter our 3rd Buc-ees. I gotta say something, I feel like I'm in St. Augustine, because when we come in down there, I think I seen these same shirts. Looks exactly alike.
Welcome in, welcome in, welcome to Buc-ees.
Welcome to Buc-ees. I can tell you something right now. These snacks, these nuts they got right here are really smelling good right now. Look at this array of brisket sandwiches. We got chopped brisket right here, and then right here we got the big bucking brisket sandwich. That's a big daddy right there. Look how thick that thing is. I tell you, Buc-ees has a whole lot of fudge, and I have never tried their fudge before. Have you guys ever tried any of their fudge? If you have, is it any good? Let me know in the comment section down below. Love to hear from you, because I can't ever not eat the brisket or the banana pudding, and today is a banana pudding type of a day. So here is some of the cups they got. They got a key lime pie cup. Never tried that. They got a coconut pie cup right here, and then they have a chocolate pie cup, like chocolate pudding going on. It looks really good. Then we got a lot of different salads and stuff. We have a berry yogurt parfait, which is what we tried a while ago when we was at St. Augustine's Buc-ees. And then right over here is the banana pudding, and this is what we're going to get next. This is one of my favorites. All right, friends, here is the banana pudding, and I'm ready to dive in because it's hot, and this is going to be nice and cool and creamy. Here it is, the banana pudding. You cannot go wrong. Man, that's so good. Okay, my wife's waiting to the side. She's ready to devour this. Banana pudding, man. That's at the top of the list. Just look at all that good Nilla wafers down in there. Man, that is so good. All right, friends, so the next thing we're going to try here at Buc-ees is the fried chicken sandwich. This is something new for me. I really wanted a brisket. My wife ended up getting a sliced brisket, so I might end up getting a little bite of hers. I have covered the brisket many times here on the channel, so I wanted to try some new stuff today. And this was it, the fried chicken sandwich. Really looking forward to this. This is my final stop. I'm hungry because I've not ate anything since we left Florida, which was a bit ago. So we're gonna open this up. And we have the fried chicken sandwich. That's kind of what it looks like. You know, open it up. What's it got? It's got some kind of I don't know, some kind of like secret sauce going on in there. I don't know what that is, but we're just gonna wing it and see how it is. So here we go, the fried chicken sandwich from Buc-ees. It's not bad. Is it better than the brisket so far? No, it's not better than the brisket. But, good thing about this, not everybody likes barbecue. Or not everybody likes brisket or whatever, you know. So this is a good option. I mean, this is a very safe item for pretty much anybody. It's not spicy, it's not, you know, it's not dry. I mean, it's a well done chicken sandwich, but for me, you need to put some Frank's Red Hot on this bad boy, or you know, spice it up a little bit for me to really enjoy it. But it's a good safe option, so I definitely recommend this. You know, I mean, for me, I do like the sliced brisket sandwich a little bit better, but that's just my preference. But at the same time, if you're not a brisket person, or you don't really care for barbecue, or you can't eat beef or whatever, here you go, man. Maybe you can eat chicken. So fried chicken sandwich, pretty good. Good job, Buc-ees. All right, friends, that will pretty much do it for me today. 3 Buc-ees in my 600-mile journey today from Orlando, Florida, or Walt Disney World, all the way back to Carolina Beach, North Carolina. Had a good time, had a great vacation. Glad to be back home, or almost back home in South Carolina. I got a little bit further to go before we step over into North Carolina, but I had a wonderful time. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. I thought it'd be something a little bit different, you know, trying to hit all, you know, hitting all 3 Buc-ees between Disney World in Wilmington. Really good time. Food was good all day long. All the Buc-ees were outstanding as normal. I used the bathroom in all 3 of them, and all of them was great, man. Just super clean. It's amazing how clean and how just they mirror each other. They do a great job with, I guess the word I'm looking for is consistency, and all of them did a great job today. So Daytona, St. Augustine, and now Florence, South Carolina. A lot of good consistency with this store chain. Buc-ees is awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I'm the Hitchhiking Yeti friends, and I will see you in my next adventure. Everyone, please stay safe out there. Hope to see you soon.